Chair, distinguished colleagues, 50 states and 10 international organizations welcomed the finalization of the negotiations of so-called peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan. I have labeled it so-called because of the purported courteous concessions of the main negotiator from the Armenian side are far beyond the goodwill and are much closer to the betrayal. But we, the Armenian people, will deal with it ourselves. I would like to speak about the international community. It is going to be very hard to protect our citizens with those statements from bullets and bombshells fired and dropped by Azerbaijan. Those welcoming words, unfortunately, won't add defensive capacity of our soldiers to repel the aggression of Azerbaijan. Those statements won't return home innocent Armenian hostages kept in Baku and won't stop humiliating show-like trials on them. Why am I so skeptic? Because each day Azerbaijani armed forces are shooting at the borders of Armenia. Because each day we receive a new dose of aggressive rhetoric from Azerbaijan. Because my compatriots are suffering in Baku jail as we speak. And that's not the whole story. They are demanding from us to change our constitution, to dissolve internationally recognized negotiation format of OSCE Minsk Group, and God knows what else. There are new ridiculous demands each day. On top of that, a few days ago, Mr. Aliyev announced that they are not going to recognize rulings of ECHR. Earlier this year, Azerbaijani authorities informed the international community of the Red Cross about their decision to close its office in their country. I remind you that ICRC was the only international organization allowed to visit Armenian hostages in Baku prisons. So they are going to be left alone with the caprices of the dictator. So international community, the world has two options. Either to call to order Mr. Aliyev or kneel to the new hegemon. I refuse to kneel to dictator. Armenia refuses to kneel. Forgive my tone, but it's my job to represent my people. That's what I have been elected for. And here is what my people want. Just and long-lasting peace. Not just a headline on the international media, not unilateral concessions, not imposed peace, but an opportunity to live with dignity and harmony. And if you are wondering how we got here, what are the reasons of the situation in South Caucasus, perhaps you should look to the bigger picture, at the bigger picture. The roots of the matter are much deeper than you can imagine. I strongly believe that if the world would hold accountable Turkey for committing the genocide of Armenians 110 years ago, Azerbaijan would think twice before executing ethnic cleansing